What's good?
Kay?
See? Yay! We are back with another video. And today we're going to be reacting to Jubilee, Middle Ground. We're gonna react to identity politics. The question is, are Americans obsessed with race and gender? Okay, we're gonna give a reaction to this because we always wanted to, because we like Jubilee's channel. Like, they're really good at like bringing people together and having two different separate opinions talk. So we want to give our reaction and give our opinion, and we want you guys in the comment section to spam it. Give your opinion about how you feel about race and gender. Are we obsessed with it? Subscribe to the channel, make sure to turn on post notifications, smash that like button up. Watch this video all the way through. We appreciate you. And let's hop right into it. Let's go.
I'm good. How about yourself?
Not bad.
Good.
Hi.
Say who you are, how old you are, and what you do for a living.
You want me to identify myself? Put myself into a category immediately.
Identity politics.
That dude will get on my nerves already. Myself, my name. Just say your name, bro.
I'm just asking some questions.
Just say your name, bro.
Trying to get to know you.
That's all we try to do, bro. Just shut up and give me your name.
Politics is playing team sports based on traits about yourself you cannot change.
A general way of categorizing yourself as part of a greater whole. So that could be, you know, ethnically based, religiously based, or I think it actually could be politically based too.
What is the most important part of your identity?
My identity as an American.
Being an American.
Being a young woman who's a free thinker.
Judaism is pretty deeply ingrained in me.
I think my empathy.
What were the questions? Did everybody do this?
Of course, the black guy got to do that. Of all the people.
You don't remember what they said.
What?
He don't remember the question.
He forgot the questions. He ain't
Probably
even
thinking about other stuff.
Right. Let's go.
What is the most important part of your identity?
Human being, I think. Not really think, I know.
The most important part of your identity?
But being a human being.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, make sure you're not alien. What's your most important part of your identity?
My most important part of my identity? I didn't think that'd actually be a hard question. Wow.
It is a hard question.
What's the most important part of my identity? Just being able to be who I am, I guess.
Be a human being.
Yeah, human being. Yeah, okay, shoot. Oh, okay, I don't disagree with him. Yeah, like just being able to be a human. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, let's go. I can feel the heat from this already. It's gonna get heated in a way. It's got to. You got one American. You got one black American. Well, you got two black Americans. You got a Jew. You probably got a feminist over here, and then I don't know. You got a dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the. We'll hear it in a second. Let's just go.
I think my pro-identity politics folks on the left and my anti-identity politics people on the right. If you step forward, if this statement is true for you. Privilege exists between genders, races, sexual orientation, etc.
Where'd you go on that?
I agree.
Privilege exists amongst genders
Yeah.
and races.
Well,
No matter who you are, you're gonna have privilege. If you're
and literally, and that's why I say that, because I don't know.
actually, I don't know, because if you're poor, do you have privilege? Black or white, woman or male? You know what I mean? Right. We don't have the same
And
privilege.
that's why I say that, like, even though we want to say it doesn't exist, or like I like to think it doesn't exist, but I feel like it does. You're a black male or a black female filling out an application. Your name is not American name. It's something, you know, say like.
It's like Raheem.
Raheem, or I know a girl.
Shaquita.
Yeah, something like that. Automatically, they're probably, so you have Shaquita or Raheem next to a Kelly or Daniel or something like that. What do you think they're gonna you think they're gonna choose? Which one do you think they're gonna choose?
Kelly or Daniel?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we don't want to. We would like to think that it's not, but I feel like it still is because there's people who are prejudiced, like undercover prejudice.
Well, let's see what they say, because I'm interested to see what they say.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like the word of like 2019 is privilege. I like to see it in terms of opportunity. I would much rather the conversation be on socioeconomic status as a form of privilege rather than race. And this is what I think was the intention behind affirmative action in college, was to bring people from underprivileged communities into higher education, and great higher education at that. But what it's become now is become a tactic to get into college.
I definitely agree with that, some of that. I definitely think that your socioeconomic status doesn't automatically absolve you from having experiences that come with being in a marginalized group.
I think privilege is real. I think as a man, there are certain things I get to do, and it's hard for me to list all of them right now in a way that if, a woman were to do those things, they would be questioned more, or they would be doubted more, or people would question them.
I disagree. I think, well.
Do you?
Yeah, because the only thing I think that women can't do that's different from men is sex. That's the only area where women are judged the hardest in is sex. Think about it.
So how would you, what comes to your mind when you hear of like a woman working at Haverty's, being a delivery driver?
Good job. I wouldn't think.
Lifting that heavy furniture that you did, that you lifted, you wouldn't think anything like, oh, how is she doing that? You know what I mean?
No, I wouldn't.
How would she be if
a woman,
strong enough to do that?
Like if a woman could lift the furniture, hell yeah, like that's cool. But I think the only area where women are seen different in when they do something, when they go against it, is sex. When women have sex with a bunch of partners, they're considered a hoe, a slut, this. People try to say in the workforce women are seen that way because when they start like yelling, they're considered B words. But a male boss can be a B word. You know what I mean?
No, I think that and their physical strength too.
Well, I mean, like that's a whole different conversation. Like their physical strength is like not really a whole different conversation, but they're saying basically like what he was saying was that women, he feels like as a male he has more privilege than women do. And it's like, I disagree with that. I think as a male, women and men have just as much privilege. And he said there are some things that he can do, basically, that wouldn't get judged. Whereas if a woman did it, she would get judged. And I'm saying the only area I think women get judged harder in is sex. Okay. I mean, y'all battle me in the comment section on that. Battle me in the comment section on that.
I believe that there is one privilege that exists, and I think that privilege is green privilege. So when I think about these things where I like to say, oh, well, you are an Asian American or whatever, you have certain privileges or things that I don't have. I think what that does, it forces us to inherently say that because this person is privileged, then I am by default automatically underprivileged. And it always allows you to say, oh, well, this person, he has a fancy car or whatever. This person has a fancy vehicle or whatever. I can't get that because that person is a white person and I'm a black person. Or that person is, a high-ranking executive and it's a male versus a female. Look at Barack Obama, prime example. You could argue, oh, well, he was a person of color, therefore he didn't have the same privileges or whatever. Make no mistake, Barack Obama, he had quite a bit of resources from which to draw.
Sure, I agree with that, but I gotta go there is, can you imagine Barack Obama talking like the current president does and still getting accepted by the general public?
And I can agree that there's some way.
I totally agree with that. If President Obama, just imagine this, y'all. If President Obama came out and called other countries shithole countries, imagine what would happen.
Yeah.
Just imagine. He said one thing about the police, and he lost millions of white voters. He said that the police officer that he shot an old man in his house. He said the police officer acted stupidly when it came to that. Something like that. And he lost millions of white voters, right? Whereas in Trump, calls things shitholes countries, calls people son of a bitches. And I don't mind that language at all. I don't mind it. But I mean,
coming from a president though.
But still, like, he's right. Imagine if Obama said that stuff. Imagine if Obama said half of the stuff Donald Trump. Imagine if Obama tweeted what he was gonna do. Like, just tweeted it. Like, yeah, I'm about to blow shit up. And he would have been hung.
I prefer to vote for a candidate that looks like me.
Ridiculous. No, dude. If you have a plan, I don't know what they're gonna say. If you have a plan and you're white, you're black, you're Mexican, you're a woman, I don't care who you are. If you have a plan that's gonna help America, let's go. You know what I mean? I'm all down for it. If you have a plan that's gonna bring us all together, I'm all down for it.
It doesn't matter.
I think, and a lot of people, I think what people get confused is in 2008 or 2007, 2008, 2007, I'm getting my dates, I'm getting years all messed up. When black people went and voted for Barack Obama.
I think it was 2008.
2008, right? It was because literally, openly I'll admit it was one of the reasons why people went and voted for him, was because it was the first black guy. Like, it was like, oh shoot, let's try this out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why not? Let's try this out. But he also kind of talked a lot about change at a time when things were going bad. I mean, the economy was crashing, and when he left, the economy was a lot better.
I feel like we also felt that having a black president would change a lot.
Yeah, that literally, like, so it wasn't just because of his skin color, 100%. It was, he was talking things that people resonated with at that moment.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, yeah, like, just for those in the comment section that are going to say, well, everybody voted on Obama because he was black. And it's like, yes and no. You know what I mean? But as of right now, we got the first black guy in there. Hopefully we can get a woman in there one day. But if you have a plan and your plan is good, I'll vote on you. No matter what gender you are, what race you are. I just want to vote on feminists. Actually, I might vote on a feminist. If they actually stand for feminist values. The actual feminism. Not none of this wave 4 and 3 and, you know, whatever. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I don't believe that I'm going to just vote for someone because they're black or because they're male or because of anything that they have in common with me. I don't think that would be the only reason. It would play a part in why I would vote for that person because of the experiential wisdom they would have behind certain social issues that I experience as well.
To assume that by virtue of someone's skin color or nationality that they automatically must know what it feels like to be me. No, you don't. Like, no one knows what it feels like to be me but me.
I agree with that. Also, I think when you have certain struggles, like say you grew up poor and hungry, we would be fighting for that guy to win. Right? Because it's a sense of coming from the dirt and rising up. That's the American dream, really. So when we're talking about someone who's brown or someone who's female, or someone who is black or whatever, I think it's the compassion and the empathy that they have from coming from that struggle. So that's really what I want for a leader.
Movements like feminism and Black Lives Matter have created more unity than division.
Did it create unity within the people that found solidarity in those movements? Yeah. Absolutely. Does it create discord amongst the larger society? Perhaps.
Definitely.
Is that discord necessary? Probably, yeah. I would say.
Okay, that was a very subtle conversation. Definitely, I agree with a lot of things that we're saying. Yeah, I think we can live in a world where, as long as we learn to accept the fact that, if we can learn to accept the fact that differences aren't bad, they're just differences, everything will go good. But yeah, that was good, y'all.
Right.
Comment down below what y'all think for first Jubilee. If you like this one, we'll give you another Jubilee. Y'all comment down what y'all want specifically, because we want to make some debatable topics on our channel too. So subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, smash that like button all the way up. Yeah, thank you for watching this video all the way through. We appreciate you. And we out, y'all. Thank y'all.
Peace.